Well, it's interesting because, of course, Phyllis was saying, I got 2 minutes. I got 2 minutes. I'm like, 2 minutes? I need an hour and a half to explain all this stuff to you. She's like, I don't have an hour and a half. I got 2 minutes. So that was a little cue. But then we ran the research, and we did different time frames. We tell some people it was 2 minutes each, which is 4 minutes for two people. We did 4, 5, 6, 10, and 20. And what was interesting was the 5-minute group was the loser. Well, actually, they were next to last place. The 20-minute group was the worst. But when you said 5 minutes, people thought you meant half an hour. You say, "Oh no, it takes 5 minutes." They're like, yeah, right. But the 4-minute group was the runaway winner because they felt like they could do that. I can sit down. He has 2 minutes. I have 2 minutes. 2 plus 2 is 4. We can do that. If we told him 20 minutes, forget it, because that's going to be a heavy, just complicated. It's too much. Whereas if it's 2 minutes, okay, I can share. I can do that for 2 minutes, and I can hear another person for 2 minutes. So there we go. We can do that. And so that was the very, very clear winner, that we're just going to touch this emotional muscle. Because when you go to the gym, you don't want to do a 3-hour workout when you're first starting. That's too much. I mean, you won't be able to walk the next day. You'll just be, and you probably won't ever go back to the gym again because that was too much. It was too intense, too heavy. So whereas if you did a 2-minute thing, because our goal is to get people to do this every day, so they start exercising their emotional muscle that has atrophied so horribly over.
That's a great comparison. Thank you for that.
So show them the wheel.
Can we show
Please
the wheel?
show the wheel. Okay. So
yeah, and I guess I should mention that this is just based on the neural regions of the brain that are associated with emotion. There's 5 regions, and from that we get the 8 core emotions. And so this is just based on what's firing in the brain. This isn't some theory or some idea. It's just literally brain chemistry, brain science. And this is true for every human on the planet. Just as every human breathes oxygen, there's no variations to that. We all breathe oxygen. These same emotions exist. We're in Europe right now, traveling to different cultures, different languages, and it's all the same, the human condition. There are variations, but the human condition is the same for each person, no matter where they are.
So for those who are just listening and not able to watch, if you would hold that up again, I would like to read those words, or maybe you could just read the words because they were filled with happy and sad words, right? So joy, anger, shame, guilt, fear, lonely, sad, hurt. So there's a lot on that wheel. Thank you.
Yeah. And let me just mention, because most people, and we hear this all the time, they go, why is there only 1 positive and 7 negatives? No emotion is negative. If Phyllis is traveling for a week without me, I feel lonely. Well, if I feel lonely tells me who matters to me. Right. And no offense, Chris, if you go traveling for a week, I won't miss you at all. Well, that's because we don't live life together. I'm sorry. It's true.
It's true.
I wouldn't even notice. Whereas if Phyllis is gone, so lonely tells me who matters to me, who I'm connected with. And if she says, I'm going to be out of town for a week. And I'm like, whatever, a week, 6 weeks, 6 months, 2 years. I don't care. Doesn't matter to me at all. I feel no loneliness when you're gone. Well, that's not good. That means she doesn't matter to me at all. So lonely is actually my friend reminding me of who matters to me, who's valuable to me.
And I would imagine sad is in the same category.
Right. Yeah. Each emotion has a message that is telling us, if I'm rude to Phyllis, if I'm unkind to her, I feel guilt. Good. I hope so. Because if I don't feel any guilt, I'm just going to be mean to her tomorrow again. And I'm guilt free. I don't feel any guilt. Well, that means I don't learn anything. That means I don't grow and develop as a person, as a human being, and as her friend, as her partner. So good. Now, I don't want to drown in guilt for a week, but where guilt just hits me and I'm QN, I'm like, oh, shoot, I missed with her. Dang it. That was not good. That was not best. So literally for 15 seconds, I'm experiencing guilt. And then I tell her that and we process through it and we actually connect more deeply through that.
And, this is an exercise it's powerful to do it with someone else, but you can also do it by yourself. Wow. And it begins a journey of tuning in and learning, what is happening with me? And often that curiosity goes deeper and deeper. Right. At first you may go, Oh yeah, I feel shame because,
Mm,
you know, I put on my shirt backwards this morning.
mm.
And then you kind of go deeper and you go, well, actually, I feel some fear of people judging me
Mm.
too. And
Wow.
then it's like you find more and more about yourself
Mm.
when you do this exercise. But for
That's good.
us, it was really, really powerful for me, but alone to start with, because I had such a struggle. I
Mm,
was so resistant, like fear, I have no fear. And then I realized, oh, I do. I may not be afraid of the dark,
mm,
but I am afraid of failure. And
mm,
I'm afraid of making a bad decision as a business owner. So
mm.
a lot of my stuff was deeper. Like I had to get
Yeah.
deeper within what was happening for me.
Mm.